calm, contemplative, emotionally intelligent without being saccharine. There's a kind of peace that money can buy, but it's not what you think it is. It's not luxury or status or the ability to impress strangers at dinner parties you'll forget. The peace money buys is silence, the absence of worry about next month's rent or this year's emergency. Most of us spend our 20s collecting noise, filling every corner of our lives with something new. We upgrade phones annually, stream services endlessly, and wonder why our bank accounts feel so light. But somewhere between the third coffee subscription and the fifth unopened book, something shifts inside you. You start noticing the weight of things you don't actually use but continue to pay for. That gym membership you swore you'd use becomes a monthly apology to your former ambitious self. The streaming platforms multiply like rabbits while you watch the same 3 shows on repeat anyway. Comfort has a price tag, but so does the clutter of comfortable lies we tell ourselves. Real wealth whispers while poverty shouts, yet we've trained ourselves to listen to the loudest voice. Your grandfather understood something about money that got lost between his generation and yours, something elemental. He knew that wealth wasn't about having everything now, but about having enough when it mattered most. Compound interest was his religion, not because he was smart, but because he understood time's patient magic. Every dollar he didn't spend became a soldier working for him while he slept, quietly multiplying. You can't see compound interest happening, which is why most people never believe in it enough. It's the financial equivalent of watching a tree grow, impossible to notice daily, undeniable over years. Your 20s feel endless until you're 30, then 40 arrives before you've processed what just happened. Time moves like water, slow in the shallows of youth, rushing faster as the river narrows. Money moves the same way, pooling where you direct it, flowing away if you're not paying attention. There's a moment in every financial journey where you realize you're either the dam or the flood. Building a dam feels tedious, unglamorous, like stacking one stone at a time in freezing water. But one day you look back and see you've created something that changes the landscape itself. The people who get rich quick on television are either lying or lucky, usually both simultaneously. Real wealth is built in the boring middle, between the excitement of starting and the relief of finishing. It's built in the Tuesday evenings when you choose water over wine, knowing no one's watching. It's built when you walk past the sale that isn't really a sale at all. It's built when you ask yourself if you need something or just want the feeling of wanting. Desire is a terrible financial advisor, always pushing for immediate gratification, regardless of long-term consequences. Every purchase is a choice between your present self and your future self, a negotiation across time. Your present self is loud, demanding, convinced that happiness lives inside the next transaction or experience. Your future self is quiet, patient, hoping you'll remember they exist before it's too late for them. Most financial advice tells you to sacrifice now for some distant paradise you can barely imagine existing. But that's not quite right. It's not about sacrifice, it's about choosing peace over temporary pleasure. There's a difference between deprivation and intention, between poverty mindset and purposeful spending that feels aligned. The richest people you'll never hear about are the ones who learn to want less, not earn more. They discovered that every possession owns you a little bit, demanding space and attention and maintenance. Minimalism isn't about empty rooms or aesthetic Instagram feeds. It's about maximizing freedom through strategic subtraction. When you own fewer things own you, and suddenly your money works differently, more efficiently. You start building assets instead of accumulating liabilities disguised as lifestyle upgrades you didn't really need anyway. A liability takes money from your pocket monthly. An asset puts money in. The distinction sounds simple. Yet most people spend decades accumulating liabilities while wondering why they never feel financially secure or stable. The car payment, the upgraded apartment, the furniture to fill it, all liabilities pretending to be necessities. Necessities are shelter, food, basic transportation. Everything beyond that is a negotiation with your future self's freedom. This isn't about living like a monk or denying yourself every pleasure in pursuit of some spreadsheet. It's about knowing the difference between things that add genuine value and things that just add noise. Some purchases buy you time, health, or capability. Others just buy you the temporary feeling of shopping. Learn to recognize which is which, and your financial life transforms without feeling like constant deprivation. Debt starts as a whisper, a convenience, a way to smooth out life's rough edges temporarily. It promises flexibility, but delivers obligation, turning every future paycheck into a payment on yesterday's purchases. The interest you pay is the cost of impatience, the premium charged for refusing to wait. Your credit card company knows something you're still learning. Present pleasure always feels worth future pain. They're betting you'll stay in the cycle, making minimum payments while interest compounds against you. Compound interest works both ways. It can build your wealth or fund someone else's vacation home. Every month you carry a balance, you're choosing to make a bank richer instead of yourself. The psychology of debt is fascinating. It feels abstract until suddenly it feels like drowning in concrete. Numbers on a screen don't feel real until they restrict your choices, your freedom, your breathing room. Freedom isn't the ability to buy anything. It's the ability to say no without feeling deprived. Saving money isn't about restriction. It's about building the power to make choices on your terms. When you have 6 months of expenses saved, you can quit the job that's crushing your soul. When you have a year saved, you can take the risk that changes everything for you. When you have investments growing quietly in the background, you sleep differently at night, more peacefully. This is the inheritance of hours. Every dollar saved is buying back your own time later. Retirement isn't an age, it's a financial position where your assets generate more than your expenses. Some people reach it at 40, others never reach it because they never understood the formula. The formula is simple. Spend less than you earn, invest the difference, and wait longer than feels comfortable. Simple doesn't mean easy. Simple means there are no secrets, just patience and consistency over decades. The stock market will crash, the economy will wobble, headlines will scream that everything is ending, and through it all, the people who simply kept investing will quietly outperform the people who panicked. Time in the market beats timing the market, a cliché that remains true despite being repeated endlessly. Your investment portfolio is a garden, not a casino. It grows best when left alone. Checking it daily doesn't make it grow faster. It just makes you anxious about natural fluctuations. The seasons change, the market cycles, and patient money compounds, while impatient money chases yesterday's winners. This is what your grandfather knew, that wealth building is boring, repetitive, and completely unglamorous work. There's no viral moment, no sudden breakthrough, just the steady accumulation of small, right choices over time.